What are wood windows? Today, let's come check them out. So as you see, we're at Menards right now. Here's a wood window. They're kind of expensive, but they're pretty good windows. Wood windows are made from solid and engineered wood, like this one right here, offering classic and natural appearance. Look at this. Look how classic and, old. Looks like a cabin, Looks nice, And natural appearance. Popular in both traditional and modern homes. As you still see today, there's still a lot of wood windows that they're offering here at Menards. They're very classic and, they're nice for people's homes. Benefits of wood windows. Excellent for natural insulation. It's very helpful when, you can save energy and bills. Adds warmth and charm to exterior. Like, look how nice this is. Look at this glass logo. See, so right here. Materials and durability. Common wood types: pine, oak, and mahogany. This one right here is a fruit wood, and then the one over here is made of chestnut, as you can see. It's a little darker. Energy efficiency. Often built with double or triple pane glass. Includes glass filled or low E coatings. Reduce heat loss, drafts, and noise. Design options. Available in styles like double hung, casement, or awning. Can be stained or patched to match your style. Open tilt slashes for easy cleaning. Secure lock mechanisms like this. Open. See, secure. Care and longevity. Needs occasional repainting or sealing. As you know, wood, it gets old. Can last for decades with regular upkeeping. And refinish to keep looking like new.
Okay, well, right here is a vinyl window. And one thing about vinyl windows is durability. They're very durable. They're made of PVC. And the best thing about them, they prevent bugs and rotting compared to wood windows, which can have that. It could have termites, rotting from water. These have no water that'll go through. They're also very energy efficient. Vinyl windows meet the Energy Star standards. Another thing, let's talk about the price. $293. Look over here. Show right here. $157. Come over here. Wood. $829. That's a really good. I mean, these are very cheap compared to wood or aluminum or other type of windows. These are probably one of the best out there. They also come pre-finished, so you can choose the color. If you come over here, this color's a little bit bland, but you do have some options. Very basic down here. Another thing about the windows, they're very low maintenance. They don't take much. All you need is like a wipe if you're coming over here and you wipe them down every once in a while, whatnot. They're also recyclable, so that's another great thing. They are good for the environment, and yeah, they're just very cheap and efficient windows. And another thing is, I forgot this, anybody can install them. They're very easy to install. Any homeowner, any builder, they come prefab. All you need is put them in, and it's none. So
I'm going to be talking about aluminum window frames. Aluminum window frames are some of the most widely used types of frames in construction. They're typically used in residential and commercial buildings, along with high-rises and mid-rises. Well, aluminum window frames are essentially windows that are made of aluminum. This frame supports the glass and helps maintain the structural integrity of the window within the wall. And there are several different types of window frames that you might encounter. Some of them include like various finishes, different colors, and different aluminum types. Here are all the different colors and types of windows. They go from a broad array of colors, a broad array of finishes, and there are also different types of decorative grills that we can see here. And each of them are slightly different, and they give slightly different benefits depending on what type of aluminum window frame you're using. One of the standout features for aluminum window frames is the durability for it. They are highly durable, and they're highly rust resistant and mold resistant because they're made of metal and they have a finish on them. They're also water resistant because the finish makes them slick off the water. Window frames are also really easy to install just because of their aluminum frame. Since it's a lightweight material and it's able to be prefabricated, it can be easily transported onto and into sites from laboratories / factories. This can cut down on labor costs and times, and it also is resistant to pests like termites and ants and bees and other bugs. All of this adds up to a faster process that makes it more cost effective.
That right there is a composite window. You might be asking yourself, what's a composite window? Well, boy, do I have the answer for you. Think of a composite window as a mixture of every other window we just covered. It can be made of materials like wood, PVC, as well as fiberglass and aluminum. As far as installation goes, this one does take a little longer. It is a little heavier, so that is one issue I would have with it. I would also say that the cost is also much higher than the others. It typically ranges anywhere from about $300 to $1,200, but depending on how much or how well you want it built, this could really fluctuate to about $1,200 to $2,500. Typically, you'll see these used in places that have rough climates, kind of like in the Florida region with hurricanes. One thing I will say is the durability is much better than some of the other windows. If you can see here, one of the kind of the cool features is, even though this looks like wood, it's actually like a mixture of like I was saying earlier, a mixture of a bunch of different things. Looks like wood. It's probably any sort of like aluminum, maybe a bit of PVC in there. I don't know. I just grabbed this off the internet. But it's a very good window as far as durability. If you want to go for something that's very, it'll last you a while and you don't have to worry about it much. That's my only beef with vinyl windows. I don't think they're necessarily the most durable, but I will say that composites do. They last anywhere from about 25 to 35 years. So if you want to go for the long run, that's my suggestion. But overall, I think these always come in a variety of colors. Say you maybe want red, white, black, blue, doesn't matter, they got it.